Have you ever wished that you could read someone's mind?
Well, today we're going to tell you how.
Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us. We are excited to get to the mind reading right away.
Do you ever wonder what your friend is really thinking about?
I wonder what Shelby's thinking right now.
If You're Welcome from Moana was sung by Dwayne Johnson, does that make it a rock song?
The number one trick? Ask them.
But there is a second, potentially less awkward option.
Okay, so it's not actually mind reading, but we can teach you how to tell what someone is thinking about. It's actually really simple.
Revealing someone's thoughts is as simple as figuring out what's going into their brain and then what's coming out.
Our brains work by creating connections, and the more we reinforce those connections, the stronger they get.
So if you want to know what someone's thinking, look for the strong connections.
If a person watches Fortnite streams,
They're going to think more about Fortnite.
so tack is definitely better than a pump, but would I take a blue pump or a green tack?
If they watch shows that are all about gossip,
No, why did Archie say that? Archie's with her now? Oh no, he did not. No way, he's the killer?
they're going to be thinking about the gossip going on in their life.
Oh my gosh, I have got to spill some tea right now. Okay, so Shelby on Memorial Day, you would not believe what she did.
John, you realize you are talking to Shelby, right? That's just how our brains work.
But it's not just TV shows, it's everything.
Books, music, conversations with other people, everything works to put things into our minds.
Then look at their mood and their actions.
We feel and we do all the things that are going on in our brains. So our moods and our actions are gonna look like all the things that we're thinking about.
Do they seem negative or stressed? Well, then their thoughts were probably filled with cynical or negative thoughts.
To understand what someone is thinking, you just need to know what thoughts they're taking in and then what actions they're doing. And all of this mind reading stuff, it teaches us something about our own thoughts.
Ever find yourself with negative thoughts about a person, yourself, or a situation?
The more you think about those thoughts, the more they're going to affect your mood and your actions and your decisions. It's not wrong to process what's going on in your life or to feel your emotions.
But when we dwell on those things, it makes those strong connections even stronger. And that in turn makes it challenging to think positive, happy, or peaceful thoughts.
The author Paul wrote down a strategy for dealing with these types of connections. He said, "And now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise."
So if our lives can be negatively impacted by the negative thoughts that we have, well, then our thoughts can also impact us positively as well.
Purposely create strong connections to positive and life-giving thoughts.
Here are 2 ways to do this.
The first, consider how what you put into your brain affects your thoughts.
Ever find yourself sad after a sad movie? Watch, listen to, and have conversations that start directing your mind and your thoughts in a positive direction instead of a negative direction.
And second, write the positive things down. Each day, spend time intentionally creating the positive connections.
Write down things that you're thankful for. I'm thankful for jackets in the summer, lactose intolerance, mosquitoes. Oh, I'm even thankful for my twin brother. Even write down positive things about the person that you're annoyed with.
Create positive connections and reinforce them.
All of these things are not to be unrealistic or to hide from the truth.
You can still recognize when things are not turning out the way you want them to, or when things are a major bummer, or it's just not a great time in your life. But the difference is choosing to move on from those things.
Put yourself in a healthy place to tackle and deal with the challenging things that come your way. And a positive mindset puts you in a much healthier place to deal with those things.
Ultimately, we get to choose what it is that we spend our time thinking about. My hope is that you won't choose to dwell on the negative thoughts, but instead, you'll choose to focus on the positive connections and thoughts in your life.